We're busy being sexy in Iceland.
Sexy in Iceland!
After a quick 7.5-hour flight, in which I definitely could not sleep on, I landed in Reykjavik around 6:30 a.m., hungry and jet-lagged to hell, but incredibly curious to see what the week ahead had in store for me. Meeting an internet friend in person for the first time, along with 14 other strangers who I'd be spending the next 4 days with, on an adventure around one of the most beautiful countries I'd ever been to before. Okay, so I finally made it to Iceland. I'm exhausted, but I met Bente. There they are. They're blurry, but they're there. We are about to go meet Albert for coffee, and I'm gonna have him sign my book. I think Bente's gonna have him sign their book as well. Then we met up with Albert, an Icelandic folk practitioner who wrote one of my favorite plant magic books. We spent the afternoon going through some folk magic books and even got a little preview of his second book. Also, Bente and I had to be nerds and get both of our books signed. Act normal. Act normal.
You're supposed to cross the name out.
It's your book, you can write wherever you want. It's official now, it's worth so much money.
Yeah, like here is your main ones.
We then took a little stroll through the downtown area of Reykjavik, exploring some of the streets and shops, Bente, to their excitement, finding a plethora of puffin items, and for me, the bookstores were tempting me on the first day already. I found it easy to take plenty of photos of the streets here. Don't worry, we visited this museum in the next vlog. Even stumbled upon this cozy little book bar. If we had more time, maybe I would have stopped for a drink and read more of my book. After our mini exploration, we headed back to the hotel and met our travelers, then held an offering ritual for the land and local spirits and the old gods.
Y'all look like you're trying to like light a pipe or something and share it around, yeah.
Each of us stated an intention that we had for the trip and hoped that it set us up for success for the duration of our adventure for the upcoming week. And then it was official. The trip had finally begun. Got to Iceland. I'm running on like maybe 2 hours of sleep and not a whole lot of food. So feeling good. Trying really hard to stay up so that I can get the sleep cycle back in what's the word that I'm looking for? In order. Yeah, that we're going to go with that because obviously the brain's not braining right now. We're just kind of hanging out, and we're waiting for all of the rest of our tour goers. I don't know, the other 14 people that signed up and joined us here in Iceland to slowly, one by one, hopefully come to our room, because Bente and I made them some handmade things. I did like those travel tarot mats. Granted, I was running on very little sleep and a lot of stress, so they're supposed to be rectangle, but you know, they're all uniquely shaped, and that's fine. And then also some like sketchbooks, notebook type of things with some pens, and then Bente made some incense and oils. So we're gonna gift those things to them just as a thank you for joining us, and then we're gonna go get dinner, and the next day will be hot springs. Thank God, because all I want to do is dress in my little slutty bikini and get into this hot springs and just rot there. That's what I want to do. Yep, that's the day.
Let's rot.
Let's rot. Rather try to underexpose and make me too dark, but I can still see the light behind, or the scenery behind me, because in editing it's so much easier to bring back any information from the darkness than it is from the light.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's always like springtime with you, making all things new. Your light is breaking through the dark. This love, it is sweeter than wine, bringing joy, bringing life. Your hope is rising like the dawn. Oh. It's always like springtime with you, making all things new. Your light is breaking through the dark. This love, it is sweeter than wine, bringing joy, bringing life. Your hope is rising like the dawn. Oh. And this is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive. This is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive. This is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive.
Okay, we're at the geysers now, so that's what we're doing.
You make me come alive. 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 This is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive. This is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive. This is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive. This is what you do, this is what you do. You make me come alive. 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 It's like I'm living for the first time. Finally living.
Okay, this is the second day we're here in Iceland with the group. Everybody's been getting along really well. It's been fantastic. Also, if you haven't already figured it out, you should probably watch Bente's video as well. So that's going to be linked down below and probably somewhere up top. There is in total 16 of us, so that's kind of wild because it's a lot of people, but everybody is pretty chill. Everybody's kind of like introverted for the most part, so we all understand each other's levels. Yesterday was a very long day. It was basically a 12-hour day. We woke up at 9. Well, no, we left at 9. We woke up earlier, left at 9, and did nonstop the Golden Circle, which is it called? Golden Circle, which is apparently one of the more touristy spots. So it was very much get in the bus, get out, take your videos, get in the bus, get out, take your videos. We got some really cool stuff. We got some cool shots, but we were all exhausted. And then we finally ended in the secret lagoon, which was a perfect way to ground and kind of just like connect to the land, because it was a little too cold to take my shoes off and just like walk around on the bare ground and connect and kind of like reset my body with the land. But I feel a lot better today now that I got to kind of do that. So today we have a little, I guess, less touristy waterfall that our guide wants to take us to. She's been great. She's been very much adapting to the fact that our group is just a bunch of witches, and she's been telling us a bunch of folklore and trying to take us to places that we can connect to the land spirits a lot better, which I think is very cool of her. But yeah, we are in the middle of nowhere today, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So Bente and I woke up a little early just so we could get a couple of shots of some of the livestock and the beautiful views. It does not do it justice on camera, but we are doing our best. Today we have another touristy thing, so it's probably going to be a lot of get off the bus, take your shots, get on the bus, get off, take your shots, get on the bus. We'll see. But otherwise, hopefully it kind of slows down. I don't think it will, but we're going to try. All right, here we go.
Times and places are all in who you share them with. And it's life. And the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with. And the weeks and the weekends are keeping close who you spend them with. And in time, what you find is the time is who you spend it with. Joy is who you share it with.
Gotta get my face in it too. And Annie.
Who you share it with. Who you share it with. Yeah, now it's a moment, and a home is who you share it with. I believe what the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with. Who you share it with. Who you share it with.
Tomorrow we are starting a little bit later, which is nice, 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's still a pretty full day, to where I did say that she has a graveyard that she wants us to visit first thing in the morning, so everybody was very excited about that. And then I think another very long hike, and after that it will be a boat ride. So then maybe we can chill on that, but I fear that my social battery will not be able to last that long. I don't know yet. Either way, I am tired, so I'll probably see you tomorrow.
It's actually so interesting. Like, not give me the dinner and just give me a lot of. Am I in this? Should I be smiling?
It's fine. Like you can just have resting bitch face for it if you want. That's what most of my videos are. Like I'm just like
Century, and it is made of rock and turf. So one of the few churches in this style that are still standing here in Iceland. Icelanders unfortunately were like sort of ashamed of the past of the turf and rock houses, and they did not preserve them. And there are not so many left of those houses. There are quite many of them in the Faroe Islands, for instance, but here in Iceland it's a little bit different. So yeah, we'll take a look at this beautiful church and the graveyard around it. You will see that the graveyard also is a little bit of an old style because it's like it has sort of mounds on the top. So it's a little bit of a pagan influence, but this is a Christian, of course, churchyard or graveyard.
Hooray, hooray!
And it's so beautiful. I love this time of the year because the trees and the berries are red already. So it looks so nice in the pictures.
Wow! It's so cute. Wow.
It's giving Hobbit.
It is giving Hobbit.
I love that.
Oh, so nice.
Yes.
My old friend, have you lost where you're going? Hey, my dear friend, are you too tired to love again? You stormed out and took your bag so fast you left your coat. Remember the one you wore that night in Ontario? I still think about those days in the stillness of our home. Treat me like a radio, babe. Turn me on just so I can get play. You're only better than that. Don't treat me like an engine, oh babe. Throw me out before I can get changed. You're only better, so kiss it better again. Kiss it better again, baby. Kiss it better again. Kiss it better again, baby.
Well, I am not doing well. That's very dramatic of me. I'm just very, 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 very low on my social battery and just my energy in general. If you're not new to this channel, then you already know that I have very limited energy. And I think, again, when I say that, I don't think people understand to the extent. Today was supposed to be another 12-hour, and I lasted till 1. But we did end up starting a little later. We did a nice iceberg boat ride, which was very cool. Then it was supposed to be a 3 to 4 hour glacier hike, and that sounded like a lot of fun. And maybe if that was the only thing that we were doing today, and also we didn't have 2 12-hour days prior, I probably would have done it, but I just did not have it in me today. So, and 2 other people that came back to the hotel, and I've got, I don't know, about 6 hours to just chill, which is so nice to think about. But Bente is on that hike, thankfully, so if you want to see more of that, it'll more likely be on Bente's channel, so make sure to watch their video if you haven't already. And then I will see everybody later this evening for dinner around 6 or 7. But otherwise, I've got a few hours of much needed alone time.
Take another shot in the dark, maybe check your aim. I'm right here, wearing the same old face. Bored to death, trying to keep this poetic flame. If it went out, would I be the same? If I go down, am I the one to blame? Oh, what's the point in trying anyhow? Oh, what's the point in trying anyhow? Feeding on the floor of the gratification train. Just one more stop till the view is nice again. Reboot the simulation, maybe I can change my name. Dye my hair black with some streaks of gray. Call me Lucius, man, I'm so LA.
All right, wave.
Oh, what's the
And now, I want a loud, sexy in Iceland.
Try to grip, but I'm too slow. I see the light from the balcony begin to fade. Then I look around and I see that it isn't just me. A couple friends in my family, we're all together in on the ground floor, getting on these parties, chilling out with everyone. Take another shot in the dark, maybe check your aim. I'm right here, wearing my old face. Oh, what's the point of trying anyhow? Oh, what's the point of trying anyhow? Oh, what's the point of trying anyhow? Oh, what's the point of trying anyhow?
Okay, we made it. A little soaked, but that's fine.
No, it could be worse.
Yeah.
We could ride the bus for an hour and a half. So
Yeah. It'll be good. It'll be fine.
Because he's like, wow, you've left your wife and child, and you're like off romping around in France with this woman and her sister. So
eventually Percy's dad cut them off financially, and they had to return home because they didn't have any money because his daddy was paying for it all. And they get back and they're kind of ostracized from everyone. Everyone thinks they're kind of like, damn, y'all are like that. And then they meet this guy, Lord Byron. Love Lord Byron. He's a mess.
Direct energy written out from the basically that's kind of what you can do, is to choose a
Shut up, Bente. I'm trying to be professional. It's officially the last day. Well, actually, yesterday was officially the last day, but today was when we said goodbye to everybody. Last night, we ended up using all of the little journals that Bente and I gave everybody and like wrote in each other's like a yearbook. And it was very cute. I haven't read mine yet. But Bente's currently reading theirs, and I feel like at some point they're going to start crying again. So... I have to get them safely back to the hotel. My final destination in Iceland, I've made it in one piece. Bente and I are now back in Reykjavik. We're just chilling for like 4 or 5 days, which thank God, because both of us are exhausted. The whole trip altogether was actually a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting something fun, but I wasn't expecting to like the group as much as I ended up liking them. Everybody was fantastic. I don't know, it just all seemed to flow very naturally, which I really appreciated. I just think everything went so well altogether. It was kind of just very easygoing. The flow was just perfect. Even the guide, we actually made her cry at the end because we all really enjoyed her, and she was just so accommodating with the fact that all of us were practitioners, and immediately leaned into that and was very good about telling us all of the folklore and all of the things that we would have definitely been interested in, added things to our itinerary, like the churches with the graveyards and like the places where the dwarves can be heard singing, and even took us to one of her favorite spots and asked the land spirits if it was okay to bring all of us to this waterfall and kind of just like commune with them, which I just thought was fantastic. So overall, I think the offerings and the ritual that we opened with everybody in the very beginning before the trip started was accepted. I think everything went great because after that, we had fantastic weather the whole way through. We really did great on timing, despite the fact that we were actually very late at a lot of the different stops because we just kept wanting to speak to the land spirits and, talk to the trees and touch rocks and things. But yeah, and then the guide herself, she was just so good. And we ended up giving her some protection charms that we all had charged for her, just so that she could remember us and continue, being protected while she was running all of these tours with all these different people and all these different places. I am already planning my 3rd trip back to Iceland. I love this country so much. This is my 2nd time here, and I saw a lot of things that I didn't see last time. The 3rd time around, I don't know what else I'm going to see, but I'm very excited to come back in the near future. Hopefully be able to slow down this time and go at a more reasonable pace for myself. But all of you that joined the trip, I mean, thank you for coming along on this adventure with me and having this fantastic experience with me. And for those of you that it was your first international trip, I really hope that it set the standard, because I think it was a fantastic trip. I had a really great time meeting everybody and experiencing a lot of things and seeing all these beautiful places. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. That's pretty much it. I will be on the road and out and about for the next few weeks, so I will be vlogging that as well. But I will see you in the next one, as always. And may your gods treat you as you've treated others. And remember to stay curious, because you never know what you might find or who you might meet. Bye.